Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take their sources, really boil them down.
Yeah, get to the core insights.
Exactly, for you. And today, we're actually heading back, way back.
To Babylon.
Right, Babylon, city of, legendary wealth, but maybe not built how you might first imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Our main source today is The Richest Man in Babylon.
Okay.
It's a classic, right, from the 1920s.
Absolutely timeless.
Yeah, and it uses these great little stories, parables to unlock these, universal laws of money, stuff that feels just as relevant now as, 6,000 years ago.
And that's really our mission here, isn't it? To pull out those key nuggets of wisdom from Babylon's sharpest minds. We'll look at some surprising stories, things that show how being financially clued in is, it's a shortcut to success.
Whether you're building chariots back then or, managing your finances today.
Precisely.
So, okay, let's picture Babylon. Famous, right? Huge wealth, amazing buildings, the Hanging Garden.
I'm marveling.
Definitely. But here's the twist, the really interesting part. Babylon didn't have, natural resources handed to it.
No, not at all.
No big forests, no mines full of gold or silver, not even much stone nearby. It was in this flat, dry valley.
Yeah, far from trade wits, not enough rain.
So how did they get so rich?
Well, that's the crucial point. It reveals something big. Their prosperity, it was entirely man-made.
Engineered.
Exactly. Engineered. It's this amazing testament to human ingenuity, to sheer effort. They built these incredible dams, massive canal systems.
Taking water from the Euphrates River.
Right, diverting it,
Yeah.
turning basically desert into farmland. And that just underlines this core truth about wealth, doesn't it? It's not usually just found.
It's cultivated.
It's cultivated.
Yeah.
Built through effort, smart planning, understanding how things work. You build it.
But even in this super wealthy city, you had people struggling, like Bansir the chariot maker, Kabi the musician.
Good examples. Skilled people.
Very skilled, but working hard, and still their purses were, lean, empty. They talked about wanting an income that will keep flowing.
Whether I sit upon the wall or travel to far lands. Yeah.
That feeling, that desire for financial freedom, money working for you, that's universal, isn't it? Still resonates today.
Oh, absolutely. And their big realization was key. They thought, perhaps there is some secret we might learn.
If we but sought from those who knew.
Exactly. That's the first step, always. Realizing you need wisdom and then seeking it out from the right people. And in Babylon, the guy who apparently knew best was Arcad, the richest man in all Babylon.
Oh, they claimed.
Okay, let's unpack Arcad a bit. He wasn't born rich. His friends even said, he wasn't smarter or harder working than them when they were young.
Right, he didn't outshine them, as the text says.
But what was it? How does a scribe basically end up with all this wealth?
Well, he pins it down to one simple but really profound piece of advice he got from Algamish, the moneylender.
Ah, Algamish. Yeah. When Arcad was young, Algamish told him, a part of all I earned was mine to keep. And that, right there, that's the first cure for a lean purse.
Pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. Save at least 1/10 of everything you earn before anything else.
And the result for Arcad was fascinating, wasn't it? Almost counterintuitive. He said he noticed little difference. He just got along fine without that 10th.
Exactly. It wasn't about painful sacrifice.
No.
It was just redirecting a small bit. And it proved he could live perfectly well on the other 90%. Which kind of challenges that idea that we always need more just to be comfortable,
It really does. Our needs just seem to expand otherwise.
They do. Our necessary expenses just magically grow to meet our income.
Yeah.
So by taking that 10th first, you retrain yourself. It's not deprivation. It's smart reprioritizing.
Smart. But he made mistakes early on, right? It wasn't instantly perfect.
Oh, definitely not. That first bit of savings, he gave it to Asmir the brickmaker.
The brickmaker.
To buy jewels. Yep, go buy jewels and tire. Bad idea. Asmir knew bricks, not jewels. He got cheated. Arcad's money vanished. Big ouch. And the lesson Algamish drew from that was clear. Don't take financial advice from someone who isn't experienced in finance. You'll pay for their lack of knowledge with your own savings.
Makes sense. Find someone competent, someone with a track record.
Proven experience. Absolutely crucial.
So, lesson learned. What was the next big thing from Algamish?
The second key idea. Don't eat the children of your savings.
Okay, explain that. It sounds vivid.
It is. It's about compound earnings.
Yeah.
Your savings aren't just meant to sit there. They're like Golden slaves, Arcad called them.
Working for you.
Working for you, and then their earnings, the children, start working too. They reproduce. It's the snowball effect.
Compounding.
Exactly. Your money makes money, which then makes more money. It's like planting a seed versus planting a seed that grows a tree that drops more seeds.
Yeah.
It multiplies.
Such a vital concept. So these ideas, paying yourself first, getting good advice, making your money work, Arcad built on these.
He did. He refined them into a whole system, which he eventually taught to 100 men the king picked out. These became the 7 cures for a lean purse.
Okay, let's get into these. The 7 cures, practical steps.
Right. So cure number 2, building on the saving part, is control thy expenditures.
Control spending. Sounds simple.
But it's tricky. Arcad noticed, like we said, that necessary expenses always seem to grow to match whatever you earn. Always.
Yeah, lifestyle creep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the answer isn't grim self-denial, it's budgeting. But thoughtful budgeting. He said, basically, write down everything you want to spend money on.
Engrave it on clay back then.
Right. Then prioritize. Make sure you're getting 100% of appreciated value for every coin. It's about being intentional.
Making conscious choices with your money, not just reacting.
Precisely. Getting real value. Then cure number 3 follows naturally. Make thy gold multiply.
Putting the savings to work.
Yes. Back to the golden slaves idea. He used an example. A farmer invests 10 silver pieces. With compounding, that 10 becomes over 30 in 20 years.
Wow.
And wait, in 50 years, it's 167 pieces.
Just from 10, initially.
Just from 10, working and reproducing. Your money shouldn't be lazy. It needs a job.
That really shows the power of time, doesn't it? Okay, cure 4.
Guard thy treasures from loss. This is huge. Remember Arcad and the jewels?
Yeah, the brickmaker disaster.
Right. It warns against those romantic desires to make wealth rapidly. Get-rich-quick schemes.
The temptation is always there.
Always. So the principle is security for thy principal. Protect your initial investment above all else. And again, get advice from people who actually know how to handle money wisely.
Stick to the experts.
Better a small, safe return than risking it all on some gamble. The book says, better a little caution than a great regret. Caps and all.
Good advice. What's cure 5?
Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Homeownership.
Okay. Why is that a cure?
Well, think about it. Practically owning your home cuts down your living costs massively over time compared to endless rent.
True. Once it's paid off, just taxes, basically.
Exactly. But it's also psychological. It gives you security, confidence, a stable base for your family. It frees up mental energy too, maybe to focus on other wealth-building things.
I can see that. A sense of stability. Cure 6.
Ensure future income. This is all about planning ahead. For old age, for protecting your family if something happens to you.
So looking long term.
Very long term. He told a story about Ansan, the sandal maker. Ansan just put aside 2 small silver pieces every week. Consistently.
2 pieces? Seems tiny.
Tiny but consistent. And invested wisely, it grew into thousands over the years. Enough to secure his future comfortably. It's basically ancient retirement planning and insurance.
Amazing foresight. And the last one, cure 7.
Increase thy ability to earn. This one's interesting. It asks, how do you actually make more money in the first place?
Good question. How?
It starts with desire, not just vague wishing, but strong and definite desires. A clear goal. Then it's about mastering your craft, whatever it is. Keep learning, keep improving.
Get better at what you do.
Right. The more of wisdom we know, the more we may earn. But it's also about self-respect. Pay your debts, look after your family, be thoughtful. It's sort of holistic. Personal growth fuels financial growth.
Okay, so those are the 7 cures. They sound solid, logical, but did they actually work for people? That's where the stories come in, right?
Exactly. Theory is one thing, practice is another. And the book is full of tales from Babylon showing these principles in action. Or sometimes the consequences of ignoring them.
Let's hear some. What about luck? Was that a big thing?
Huge debate back then. Many thought luck was just, random fate. A goddess bestowing favors.
Gambling, maybe?
Yeah, but Arcad argued gambling just empties your puss because the odds are stacked against you. Real good luck, he said, comes from accepting opportunity.
Being ready when a chance comes along.
Being prepared, seeing the opening, and acting. You make your own luck, in a way.
And procrastination. Seems like a luck killer, too.
Oh, definitely. There are these 2 great painful stories. One about a merchant who finds amazing land to invest in. Super profitable, but he delays. He wants to show off some fancy new robes first. By the time he gets back, land's sold. Opportunity gone.
Oof. Roads over riches.
Pretty much. Then there's a camel trader. Gets offered a huge flock of sheep. Great deal. Massive profit potential.
Yeah.
But it's dark. He doesn't want to pay until dawn. Wants to count them properly. The seller can't wait. Deal collapses. He missed out because he wouldn't act in the dark.
Wow. Both just hesitated.
And the lesson is blunt. Opportunity waits for no man. Or as one character put it, if you don't act fast when opportunity knocks, you're a big procrastinator.
That hits home. Okay, what about Arkad's own son, Nomasir? Did he follow the rules?
Not at first.
Yeah.
It's a powerful story. Arkad gave Nomasir gold and the wisdom, the 5 laws of gold, basically echoing these cures.
Hoping he'd learn.
Right. But Nomasir was young, reckless. Blew the money on a rigged horse race.
Oh, no.
A partnership with a scammer. Investments that promised way too much, way too fast. Lost everything. Ended up broke, hungry.
Rock bottom.
Totally. And it was only then, after hitting rock bottom, that he actually sat down, reread his father's clay tablet with the laws, and started applying them. He invested carefully, with wise partners, in solid things like a bronze trading caravan, and he came back to Arkad eventually with more gold than he started with. But the real takeaway was his realization. Without wisdom, gold is quickly lost. But with wisdom, gold can be secured by those who have it not.
The wisdom was more valuable than the gold itself.
That was his point. The principles matter more than the initial sum.
Powerful. What about debt? Was that covered?
Oh, yes. The story of Dabasir is incredible. He was a merchant, doing okay, but got into debt, spent lavishly, got reckless.
Down.
All the way down, ended up captured and sold as a slave in Syria.
Wow. From merchant to slave.
Yeah. And his turning point came from his mistress, Sira. She challenged him, basically asking, how can you call yourself free when your own weakness enslaved you?
Tough question.
Deeply tough. Later, escaping in the desert, facing death, he has this epiphany. Debts are enemies. But a free soul sees life as problems to be solved. And he decides to solve his debt problem.
Wow.
He came up with this plan, the 210th plan. For every 10 coins he earned, he'd use 2 to pay down his debts.
20%.
20% to debt, 7 for living, and importantly, 1/10, 10% he kept for himself, for saving. Following the first cure, even while deep in debt.
And did it work?
It worked. He stuck to it rigidly, paid off every creditor, earned his freedom back, rebuilt his life, showed incredible discipline, could overcome almost anything.
That's amazing. And that plan, it actually connects to modern times too, doesn't it?
It really does. There's this letter in the book from a college professor, Alfred Shrewsbury, back in the 1930s. He and his wife were drowning in debt, completely desperate. Hell on earth, he called it.
Wow.
They found Dabasir's story, that ancient plan, and they decided to try it. Exactly the same split. 20% to debt, 70% for living, 10% to save.
The exact same percentages?
The exact same.
Yeah.
And it worked for them too. They got out of debt, built savings, found security. It's such a clear aha moment. Professor Shrewsbury wrote something like, who'd believe the difference between having a plan and just drifting?
It shows how simple, consistent action makes all the difference. Still works today.
Absolutely. Then there's the theme of work itself, sometimes seen as a burden, right?
Yeah, something you have to do.
But Sharunada, who became this super successful merchant prince, he started as a slave.
Like Dabasir.
Well, he was born into slavery, and he remembered his master, Megiddo, saying something profound. Work is the best friend I've ever known.
Work as a friend. Interesting take.
Sharunada took it to heart. He worked meticulously, baking and selling honey cakes, day in, day out, with dedication. That work eventually earned him his freedom, and he built his fortune from there. Work was his path out.
So work wasn't just drudgery for him.
It was his opportunity, his tool.
And that connects to his grandson too, right? Hadan Gula.
Perfect example. Hadan Gula was the opposite. Born rich, grandson of the famous Sharunada. Disdained work, loved his fancy jewels, just wanted to chill.
Sound familiar.
Right. But then he learns his grandfather's real secret wasn't some hidden treasure map. It was just diligent work, enterprise, baking those cakes.
That must have been a shock.
Big shock. And it transformed him. He apparently took off his jeweled baubles, got serious, and embraced earning his own success. He realized his grandfather was right. Work isn't just for slaves. It's a source of pleasure, of satisfaction.
Nothing takes the place of work, his grandfather said. It changes your perspective on it.
Completely. It's about finding purpose and achievement in it.
So, tying all this together, These Babylonian principles etched on clay thousands of years ago.
They're just startlingly relevant, aren't they? It's not just history. These feel like universal truths about managing money, managing life, really. They cut through all the modern complexity.
Back to basics that just work. So for anyone listening, what's the big takeaway? What does it mean for you?
I think it boils down to a few things. Personal responsibility, definitely. But also consistency. Small actions repeated over time. Planning. And having the courage to seek out wisdom and actually apply it.
Even when it seems simple or maybe counterintuitive, like saving first.
Especially then. And just like Babylon built those huge walls for protection, applying these ideas helps you build your own walls. Financial security walls, freedom walls.
Yeah, impregnable walls, as the book says.
So maybe the question for everyone listening is, which one of these ancient cures could you start applying, even in a small way, like today?
Yeah, what's one tiny step you could take? Start saving that 10th. Budget intentionally. Look for ways to make your savings grow. Guard against risky ideas.
Or even just commit to learning more, increasing your ability to earn.
It all starts somewhere. And the path to that fuller, more secure life that Babylon promised, it really begins with understanding, yes, but mostly with doing.
Like that old Babylonian saying goes.
Where the determination is, the way can be found.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Absolutely. Well, that brings us to the end of this deep dive. We'd genuinely love to hear what you thought.
Yeah, did anything in particular resonate? Any principles you're already using or maybe thinking about trying now?
Drop a comment wherever you're listening. Let's keep this conversation going. Ancient wisdom in our modern world.
And if you found this useful, maybe share it with a friend. Someone else who might benefit from hearing about the richest man in Babylon.
Great idea. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.